Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining for our collective foot soak. Let's raise our Kundalini and place ourselves in Bandhan. And we'll vibrate our foot soak buckets. And we'll take the mantra of Shri Samudra Devata. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Samudra Devata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And we'll duly place our feet in the water. Mine's nice and warm because it's very cold here. So let's take a few deep breaths, take our attention inside. We can look towards the photograph of Shri Mataji, either our own or on screen. Just see how you're feeling tonight or this morning. Let's take the mantra of Shri Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, please remove all the negativity on all my energy centers, all my chakras and my channels. And please awaken and strengthen my innocence and my wisdom. We can drop our right hand down towards Mother Earth. Left hand is on our lap. We'll ask, Shri Mataji, please clear my left side. Please clear away anything that's not pure desire. Anything from the past that's lingering in my left channel. Any emotionalism. And let's take the mantra of Sri Mahakali Bhairava. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahakali Bhairava Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And bringing the right hand on our lap, left is bent towards the sky. Shri Mataji, please clear my right channel. Mother, you do everything, I do nothing. Shri Mahasaraswati Hanumana. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahasaraswati Hanumana Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Nice deep breath still. Let's take our two hands down towards Mother Earth. And for our central channel, let's say the mantra of Shri Mahalakshmi Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And let's put our right hand on our forehead, bending down. Let's say the mantra to Shri Jesus Mary. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Jesus Mary Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. I forgive. I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. I forgive the thoughts. I forgive everyone. I forgive everything. And just take our hand up onto our Sahasrara. Just sitting up a little straighter. Let's just pushing down with that palm, rotating the scalp. And let's take the third of the three great mantras. Just bringing that left hand open on your lap. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now hand on our heart. Oh, Mother, please come into my heart. Please enlarge my heart so that you are there. Nice deep breaths. And the two hands on our lap, we'll just have a little bit of this, it's a bit long actually, how to clear Muladhara. We'll just hear the first excerpt while we're still in our buckets, just for clearing purposes before we go to the talk. I might share that, which will help.
Today is the happiest day for all of you, for the whole universe, because Sri Ganesha was created. He was created to emit auspiciousness through his Chaitanya. First, the whole cosmos was filled with this Chaitanya Srishti. Then Brahmadeva came into play and he created all the matter. But the greatest blessings of the divine power was to symbolize Chaitanya. And this Chaitanya has many aspects, but especially in Sri Ganesha, it is auspiciousness. In these modern times, people have lost the sense of auspiciousness. Everything that emits vibrations, Chaitanya is auspicious, it's Shubha. And whatever does not, is not by any chance auspicious. So first of all, whatever you worship, whatever you accept, all of them have to be auspicious things. Every shape has a coefficients, and all these shapes which you see not necessarily give vibrations. But in the human beings also, we find there are many people like you who have Chaitanya flowing in them. But this Chaitanya, when it flows, we just take Sri Ganesha for granted. We do not understand that we have to awaken Sri Ganesha within us means what? What we have to do.
So let's rinse our feet. We can keep our buckets to the side, or we can take them out. And just while we gather ourselves back for our meditation and listening to the talk, we'll have a little musical interlude. This is Sri Ganesha Puja talk from 1993.
Today we are going to worship Sri Ganesha. As you know, in the whole of Europe, America, England, they have lost faith in Sri Ganesha. Nor do they care for his powers and for his blessings. As a result, all his blessings are not on these countries. The first blessing of Sri Ganesha, which is, I think, is the highest, is the wisdom. That we learn what is good for us and what is bad for us, what is constructive and what is destructive. What should we do to achieve our self-realization? Those people who have got wisdom are very lucky people. But wisdom comes from no source but your own understanding of life. When a person starts thinking, why am I doing such and such thing? What is the effect of my doing? What is the result of my behavior? Is it good for me or bad for me? Then wisdom comes. Even if some people know that this is bad for them, still they do not have power to control themselves. Still they do lots of bad things which they should not do. The reason is the power of wisdom is not there. A person is wise who does not only know what is right and wrong, but also he knows very well his own power not to do something wrong. He just does not do it. Wisdom is a complete power within ourselves by which we try nothing. It just spontaneously works through us and we do things which are proper and right. In this wisdom, many people have risen very high in life. For example, we'll take the example of Kabir. Kabir was born to a weaver. They say they don't think he was born to him, but he was found by a weaver, whatever it is. And he belonged to Muslim family. But he realized that the Muslims, as they are practicing their Islam, is not going to give him what he wants. He has to seek himself. He has to know himself. So, what did he do is to go on the bank of river Ganges in Benares, and he stayed there waiting for a great realized soul called as Ramanand, Swami Ramanand. When this Swami Ramanand came back after his bath, immediately caught hold of his feet. After bath, if somebody catches the feet of any Brahmin, he would shout at him. But he was a saint, he was not a Brahmin. He said, "My son, what do you want?" He said, "Sir, give me initiation. I want self-realization." And Swami Ramanand immediately agreed. All the other people said, "Sir, he is a Muslim. He is an orphan, brought up in a Muslim family. How can he give realization? He will not accept any of the principles which look like coming from Hindu religion." Ramanand looked at Kabir. He could see a great seeker there. He said, "You don't know him, I know him." And he took him with him, and Kabira became a great saint after that. He is accepted by Hindus and Muslims because he had that power of wisdom. He went to a man who was not belonging to his religion, who may not have accepted him, who might have just thrown him in the river, also possibly. But he knew also through his wisdom that this man is the one who will love me because I am a seeker of truth. So this power of truth works not only that you know what is right and wrong, again I say, but that you just don't do something that is wrong. Now one may say, Mother, what is the source again of this wisdom? The source is Sri Ganesha. The source is Sri Ganesha, which is the giver of wisdom. Once Sri Ganesha is insulted and he disappears behind the clouds of ignorance, then people start doing things which are unwise. This happens with many things. Supposing these days in the democratic countries, they are not supposed to say anything about the morality, about how people should behave, what should be their relationships. They don't try to look after the society because they think looking after the society is not our job. It's a private affair. It's a private thing. As a result, people take freedom into their hands and start insulting Sri Ganesh. When Sri Ganesha is insulted, complete blockage takes place in a human being, I think. He becomes an idiot. He becomes a stupid fellow. He doesn't understand how to go further with wisdom. Without wisdom, whatever steps one takes is destructive. So this is the first quality of Sri Ganesh, that he gives us, bestows upon us wisdom. So we have to respect Sri Ganesha within us. It's very important, especially for all these democratic countries which are now going to dogs. Their families are destroyed because their lifestyle is so horrible. Their children are ruined. In every way, they are in a big jeopardy. This wisdom can be easily brought back if we awaken their Kundalini. If the Kundalini is awakened, this Ganesha can be awakened. Because without his help, Kundalini cannot be awakened. And if Sri Ganesha knows that Kundalini is to be awakened, he forgives everything, forgets everything, and comes to assist you to support the Kundalini's ascent. At every chakra, he is there to support you. Till you get realization, he is there to help you. In all these countries, the missing point is their wisdom. And that's why you find so much of destruction, so much of nonsense going on, and you can't understand why people are so stupid. The another power that Ganesha has is he generates innocence within us. We respect our innocence. We respect our chastity. We respect a lifestyle which is decent and decorous. In every scripture is written that we should dress up in a way that we are decent and decorous, and that our body should not in any way express a indecent feeling or indecent behavior on our part. This is the reason why in Sahaja Yoga we have to be particular about how we dress up. I think Sahaja Yogis have realized it, that our dress should be decent, should be dignified, and that we should in no way try to show our vulgarity. Because if innocence is the most important thing a human being should have, if that is the complete decoration of a human being, then one should look after one's own chastity and one's own morality. In some countries, of course, they think the chastity is only meant for women and not for men. But it's not true. That's what the Islamic people believe. It's very wrong. It is meant for both of them. Like a person who is trying to force the other side, like the men trying to force the women to be chaste, and themselves are not chaste, the women will not be chaste. They may appear, they may try to be out of fear, but if they get a chance, they will take to life which is wrong, because they see the other party, the men, trying to dominate them. Then they think, what's wrong? If they can do it, why not we do it? So the whole society has to take to very decent life and to a very, very decorous, dignified lifestyle. It's not only in dress, but even day-to-day life it is important. Otherwise, a kind of insecurity start working among men and women, and too much complications, too much complicated life starts. The third quality which I am saying today is that a person who is innocent should not fear, because God looks after innocent people. They are always protected. If anybody tries to harm the innocent, God protects them. And that's how you have seen many children who fall from high stories, they are saved, and so many things happen. But also we see many children are being killed by people who are extremely aggressive. Of course, that is very, very cruel and wrong to do, to kill the innocent children. But when these children are killed, actually nobody is killed, as you know very well. The whole world gets shaken up. Anything happens to children, the whole world gets shaken up. And then the whole world start protecting the innocent. If some people, men are killed or something happens to them, nobody is so much bothered. But even one child is in difficulty, all the people combine together to save that child. It's so important. It's not the child, but the innocence of the child that generates that feeling that we have to save that innocent little thing which is having a problem.
Let's meditate for a little while. Thank you, everyone, for that lovely meditation together. It's namaskar. Thank you to Shri Mataji. And we can finish by raising our Kundalini and doing our bandhan. That's the formal part of our session. And I'll leave you with Leah Vituni playing on the steps of of Kabbalah. Just about 5 minutes. So you can continue on meditating for a bit together if you like. Good night, everyone. See you Wednesday. And good night, everyone. Thank you for being with us. See you Wednesday. Good night, all.